Tom Cruise is one of the most fascinating and mysterious figures in Hollywood. To millions of fans, he represents the last generation of true movie stars, an actor who risks everything for his films. From performing dangerous stunts himself to dedicating his entire life to cinema, his commitment is undeniable. But behind the fame and behind the smile, many people believe something feels strange about him. There's always been an unusual energy surrounding Tom Cruise. The way he talks, the way he smiles, even the way he behaves in interviews often feels different from other celebrities. And the deeper people looked into his life, the more controversial things became, especially his connection to Scientology. In this video, we'll explore the incredible success, the strange behavior, and the dark controversies surrounding Tom Cruise. Because the deeper you go into his story, the stranger it becomes. Despite all the controversy, one thing is impossible to deny. Tom Cruise loves movies. Even his critics admit that he gives absolutely everything to every role he plays. For decades, he dominated the box office, again and again and again. And in recent years, he achieved one of the biggest successes of his entire career with Top Gun: Maverick, a film that reminded the world why Tom Cruise is still considered one of Hollywood's greatest stars. But even during his biggest successes, people still felt uncomfortable watching him in interviews. One famous example happened during an interview in 1988. His intense smile, his unnatural eye contact, and his overly calm behavior reportedly inspired Christian Bale while preparing for his role in American Psycho. And once people noticed that comparison, they could never unsee it. Tom Cruise suddenly appeared strangely robotic, extremely friendly, but somehow emotionally distant at the same time. Even during awkward situations, he almost never loses control. And that calmness sometimes makes people uncomfortable. Several actors who worked with him later described similar experiences. Thandai Newton once revealed that working with Cruise on Mission Impossible 2 felt extremely stressful. She described him as intense, controlling, and overly positive, even during difficult moments on set. Others shared similar stories, not necessarily saying he was cruel, but saying something about his behavior felt unusual. Then came the moment that changed everything: the famous Oprah couch incident. In 2005, while talking about his relationship with Holmes, Tom Cruise suddenly jumped onto Oprah Winfrey's couch in excitement. The clip exploded across the internet. People laughed at it, parodied it, and replayed it everywhere. For many viewers, this was the moment Tom Cruise officially became weird. But things became far more serious because of Scientology. The Church of Scientology has remained controversial for decades, and Tom Cruise became one of its most powerful celebrity supporters. Scientology was founded by L. Ron Hubbard, and over the years, critics accused the organization of manipulation, secrecy, and psychological control. Former members claimed followers were pressured to disconnect from friends and family if those people criticized Scientology. Tom Cruise joined the organization in the 1980s through his first wife, Mimi Rogers. Over time, he rose to one of the highest positions inside Scientology. According to former Scientologist Leah Remini, Cruise was treated almost like a heroic figure inside the organization, and his public defense of Scientology created enormous backlash. In 2005, he openly criticized psychiatry, antidepressants, and mental health medication during television interviews. He even criticized Brooke Shields publicly after she spoke about postpartum depression. The reaction was brutal. Suddenly, Tom Cruise wasn't just a movie star anymore. He became one of the most controversial celebrities in America. Many people also believe Scientology affected his marriages. His relationship with Nicole Kidman ended after more than 10 years together. Rumors later claimed Scientology played a major role in their separation. Years later, Cruise married Holmes in a highly publicized Scientology ceremony. But in 2012, Holmes suddenly filed for divorce. Reports claimed she wanted to protect their daughter from Scientology's influence. Since then, Cruise's relationship with his daughter Suri has remained a major topic of discussion online. As more former Scientology members spoke publicly, darker allegations began to appear. One of the most controversial groups inside Scientology is called the Sea Org. Former members described harsh working conditions, strict punishments, and extremely low wages. Some critics questioned whether Tom Cruise knew about these practices and whether he benefited from them. Supporters of Cruise strongly deny these accusations. But regardless of what people believe, the controversy never disappeared. In the end, Tom Cruise remains one of the most complicated figures in Hollywood. On one side, he's a legendary actor who continues to entertain millions around the world. On the other side, his personal life, his beliefs, and his connection to Scientology continue to disturb many people. Maybe this is one of those rare situations where separating the artist from the person becomes incredibly difficult. But one thing is certain: Tom Cruise is far more mysterious than he first appears.